guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for subscribing. Today's video is going to be a little bit informal. I have my natural hair on. I have no weave, no extension, not an atom of makeup, and the reason why I've come to you as natural as possible for this video is to serve as an encouragement for people who are feeling down in themselves, especially in today's society where social media makes it look like every other person's life is perfect and you're the biggest loser of all time, because you turn on your internet and all your favorite YouTubers or every celebrity that you know online is looking glamorous, face full of makeup, head full of weave, and body snapped back, and you're there sitting down watching everyone thinking my life is shit. Basically coming to you to let you know that you are perfect just the way you are. You are perfect just the way you are. If you're following me on my Snapchat, you know that most of my snaps is Kian. I'm spending most of my days with him anyway, and I get messages from women, most of who had a baby around the same time that I had Kian, telling me, oh Adanna, your baby is so perfect, he doesn't cry, I'm at home with my child and I'm going through this and that and I think it's so stressful and whatnot. If you're one of those women who have sent me messages like that, I would honestly like to encourage you and to let you know, shockingly, that your baby is not the only baby that cries. Every baby cries. I've gone through times where I'm literally so frustrated that Kian would not keep quiet. I'm texting David telling him like, oh my god, I'm going crazy, I don't know what to do. The reason why I put up snaps and it seems like Kian doesn't cry is because if my child is crying, the first thing that I'm going to do is try to make him stop crying. It's not intuitive for me to bring out my phone, put in front of him and tell the whole world, oh look, my child is crying. And I'm not doing that to create a wrong impression, to create an impression that my child is perfect. But honestly, what kind of mother would I be if my child is crying and then the first thing I do is to put a camera in his face? So women, mothers out there, you're not alone. There's so much that people do not show you. There's so much that people do not talk about. You might be at home in the process of thinking about this difficult transition, thinking that life is going on while you're at home, and then you go, the worst thing is obviously then going online and seeing women who had babies around the same time that you did, and everyone is looking like they've snapped back and you've not. The reality of social media is that people will share things because they're happy about what they're eating, they're happy about what they're wearing, they're happy about who they're with. People generally share things that they're happy to share. Whether intentionally bring other people down, I doubt that very much, but that doesn't mean that people do not go through the difficulties that you go through. That you don't see what happens behind the camera. Don't ever go to bed thinking that everyone's life is perfect and yours is not. Some of you have been watching my videos since when I got pregnant for Kian, and throughout the pregnancy I was literally stretched to the max. I have not recovered from that. I did a video on my newborn and postpartum favorites where I showed you the band that I wear every day to push my belly in, and no matter how much my belly goes in, I have no idea if the stretch marks are ever gonna clear. But when I post a picture on social media, guess what? I'm not gonna take pictures of my stretch marks every day to post up. No, I'm gonna post up pictures that I think are nice, pictures that would remind me of what I have rather than focusing on what I don't have. And I suppose that is what comes across like, oh, your life is perfect and then my life is not. That is the disadvantage of social media. So if you're a new mother, okay, going through the physical difficulty of snapping back, do not look at anybody online and think you're perfect and I'm not, because guess what guys, nobody is perfect. The experiences that I've been going through since staying at home, being on my maternity leave, has basically just taught me to appreciate what I have rather than whine or cry over what I don't have. Appreciate what I have and work towards getting better. So for me, when I look at myself in the mirror, when I look at my stretch marks, that is a reminder that I've had a beautiful baby. I appreciate that. And then I work out, I use a band, I go walking, I do lots of exercise so I can get back to what I used to be. But I appreciate the journey. I am very much enjoying and appreciating the journey. I have never ever looked at a woman and think, you know what, your life is better than mine. No. And I don't especially do it in a very negative or jealous way. I can look at people and think, wow, that is beautiful. And if it's something that I want, it serves as an encouragement for me to work harder or to achieve more. I don't look at other people and then think, and then go back feeling depressed, because guess what, that's not going to do anything for you. That is not going to do anything for you. I'm making this video not just about motherhood, but to serve as an encouragement, especially to young girls out there, to build your confidence. Like, look at yourself and say you're pretty. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not beautiful. Don't let anyone discourage you. Don't let anyone bring down your self-confidence. I'm all about women, inspiring women, and I'm all about women empowering women, lifting each other up. Okay, do not bring yourself down because you can see that another woman is, in quote, achieving what you're not achieving. There's so much that goes on behind the cameras for people like myself that have the opportunity to have viewers who watch me on a platform like YouTube. No matter how much I share online, believe me, there are 24 hours in a day. Even reality TV shows do not show every second of everybody's lives. That is just impossible, let alone being a vlogger, let alone putting up a video once a week. Do you really think that the videos that I put up once a week covers every aspect of my life? No, it does not. It certainly does not. You need to love yourself, you need to appreciate yourself before you can get anyone else to appreciate you. Appreciating yourself and loving yourself is one of the ways of building your self-confidence. There is nothing wrong with makeup. There is nothing wrong with wearing designer stuff. There is nothing wrong with looking very fashionable and posting that online. My point is, if you're gonna do it because you like fashion. Do it because, you know what, today I feel like wearing makeup and I'm gonna do it. Do it because, you know what, I feel like buying this expensive stuff and I'm going to buy it. Don't do it because you're feeling intimidated. Don't do it because you're feeling self-conscious. Don't do it because you're looking online and it looks like it's the thing to do. Everybody has to wear makeup every time. Everyone has to put a head full of weave. Everyone has to wear designer stuff and everyone looks skinny. No, that's not the way it works. People do not show you 100% of what goes on behind the scenes. So refuse for people to bring you down. And most importantly, don't bring yourself down. For anyone out there who is on the other end of this lens, looking at me, looking at anybody, thinking their lives are perfect, she has everything going on well for her. No, I do not. I have a belly covered in stretch marks, but I look at myself every day in the mirror and I tell myself, I look good. So tell yourself that. Motivate yourself, love yourself, because self-love, my dear friends, is the greatest love of all. Once you have found love for yourself, believe me, it's difficult for anyone else to bring you down. Thanks for watching.